I'm tired. Hi everyone, it's Rebecca and welcome to my desk. Today I'm going to be going through my bullet journal and showing you what I usually do in order to set it up for the beginning of each month. I already posted my August plan with me, which will show you how I designed my bullet journal for this month, so this will be more informative about how I actually use it. This was filmed over the course of a couple days for you, and I hope it'll give you insight into my journal or inspiration for your bullet journal. As far as supplies go, I only really use my favorite pen, and then I'll pull out a pencil just in case, and then sometimes I'll use my ruler and white out because I make mistakes a lot, but it's okay. And then I also pulled out the colors that I use throughout my spread just in case I decide to use any of them to highlight, or I will probably end up using them for my habit tracker this month. So we have all of our supplies here and we are ready to go. Jumping right into the monthly layout, I usually start by writing out birthdays and events I'm looking forward to during the month. Here I have my dad's birthday and my little brother's birthday. Then I'll add in some of my friends' birthdays. Outside of birthdays, I might write down the holidays or events that I'm looking forward to for the month. And I think that this is all for my monthly spread. Oh, actually, you know what I just thought of? BTS just announced that their new single is dropping this month, so I think I'm going to write it in with my pencil actually, because I want to write down the actual single name into the monthly spread, so for now we'll just write it in pencil. When I originally filmed, August hadn't started, so I was going to just show you my expense page and an example of the habit tracker. When I highlighted this day of exercising, I thought it would motivate me to actually exercise, but I kind of forgot to exercise that day, but I did make up for it the following day. Now today I got takeout from this really good local Filipino restaurant for lunch. So first I will write down the date, then I'm writing down the restaurant name Bonifacio as the description and the amount that I spent. Sometimes I really hate the expense page because it makes you think about all of the things that you purchased and your wallet's just really sad. As far as habits go, I keep track of whether or not I do a habit for the day, but I'm not expecting to actually do all of them every day. It's more because I wanted to get an idea of when and how often I do certain habits. The ones that I'm keeping track of right now are my quiet times, taking photos, posting on Instagram, editing my videos, practicing a musical instrument, studying Chinese, exercising, cleaning, skincare, drinking water, getting bubble tea, and saving money. Before I go into my weekly setups, I want to flip back and show you the key that I use for my bullet journal. I use an open square for different tasks that I do throughout the day, and then I slash through the square when the task is in progress before filling it in completely when it's done. I do this because I still like to see what I did for the day rather than just crossing it out completely. I do sometimes cancel tasks or events, and then I'll take my pen and cross out the entire symbol and description. Next, I have a triangle for appointments and a circle for events. The distinction I use between appointments and events is whether or not it's necessary for me to be there. So for an example, a doctor's appointment I should probably go to, so that would use the triangle, versus the release of a music video would happen whether or not I watch it, so then I would use the circle. I use the hyphen for making notes during the days if something comes to my mind that I want to remember later on. Finally, I use the asterisk for birthdays and the heart to write down memories for the day. I think overall, I use the task and the memory the most throughout my bullet journal. It is currently July 26th, and around now, so a couple of days before the month starts, I'll usually write down the next couple of things. I honestly don't flip to my monthly spread very often, so I like to transfer the birthdays into my weekly layouts as well. Using the asterisk, I'll write down the birthdays first. The next thing I do is write down when my credit card or rent payments are due to ensure that I don't miss any bill because no one wants to pay those late fees. I'll finish off today with writing down some of the events I was looking forward to. The first one is when Island Part 2 airs. It's an elimination show for K-pop idol trainees, but there's so much drama and I love watching the trainees grow throughout the show. The next one is the release of BTS's first English single. I want to write down the actual name of the song, so I'm just going to pencil it in for now. Finally, the only thing I have planned so far is a call with one of my friends to discuss a chapter in Romans. So I'm writing down a task to remind myself to read the chapter before the call. It's now July 27th and it is 5:30 p.m. Some might even say that the day is already over, but we are going to plan our day right now anyway. So usually I would do this ahead of time, but I was lazy yesterday. So we're going to plan it now. Here I'm writing down tasks for the day. I wanted to clean my bathroom and to fold my laundry, which I actually already finished cleaning my bathroom, so I'm going to mark it as complete. Do you ever write down things on your to-do list just to cross them off right after? I love that feeling of accomplishment. I did go grab lunch with two of my friends, so I'll also write that down as one of my memories for today. Before I forget, there's one more thing that I'm looking forward to this month, which is the release of the chibi version of Mo Dao Zu Shi, which is the donghua that the Untamed is based off of. I don't really have any plans. So this is my life! Alright, today is now August 2nd, and as you can tell, the lighting has changed a bit and it's late at night, but I find that when I have busy weeks, I will use my journal as a source of reflection. It helps me to look back at the week and to see what I might have been feeling during the days, but most importantly, I think it gives me time to reflect on all of the things I'm grateful for in my life. This month's theme is all about how memories give you strength to move forward in the future, and I like to look back at my memories whenever I might be having a bad day or when I just need some encouragement. I ended up using the notes section to write down the dishes a couple of my friends and I made for homemade dim sum. I'm working on this vlog now, so if you're interested to see how that turned out, then you can stay up to date with me on my channel or on my social media. I just want to finish off this vlog going through some of my fun pages at the beginning of my journal that I use throughout the year. The first is my future log, and this is really just a reference of birthdays and holidays for me. The next is my goal page for 2020. I wrote down a couple of goals for the year, but I'll show you an example of my fun goals. This year in 2020, I wanted to be more consistent and to post videos on YouTube at least twice a month. So if I complete this goal by the end of 2020, then I'll fill in the square. I left room on the page so that I can always add new goals that I want to accomplish by the end of the year. Next is where I keep track of the videos that I've filmed and also the day that I post them on my channel. As you can see, I'll just make it a task and then write down a short description of the video. I already spoiled my dim sum vlog, so I'll write that down on the list. When I upload it, I'll be able to write down the posting date. I call the following page my playlist for 2020. When I write down songs, my requirement is that it is a song released in 2020. I want to be able to look back and see all of the good music that was released this year. I have a ton of BTS on it already, but I'm going to write down some of the songs that I've been listening to recently. They are My and Left and Right by 17 and All the Way Up by J Park. The last thing that I'll be showing you is a list of everything that I want to watch. It consists primarily of Asian dramas, but there are some others there as well. I haven't watched any recently, but I'm going to add Backstreet Rookie and Legend of Faye to my list. I think from this entire list, The Untamed and Hamilton are the best things that I've watched this year so far. If you have any recommendations for what I should watch, then please leave them in the comments down below. So thank you for watching, and I hope that this inspired you to either start bullet journaling or gave you ideas for your own bullet journal, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!